Hello students, today our chapter for discussion is money and credit. In economics, money and credit played a very vital role, and human life decided as painful and full of happiness at the time when he possesses money. Money is very important, and we see that at the time of development of this human beings, there was no uh, use of money as we use today. Their necessities were very limited, and their wants were not very much. So they managed their life without use of money. But later, when they started gaining control over the property as a farm of land, then development of money or invention of money took place. In earlier stage, we see that use of money was in the form of gold, silver, copper, and cattle. Cattle were used as a form of money. In ancient time, in the Vedic age, we see that ornament, necklace, was used as a form of money. When people required anything, they exchange this ornament as a form of money. And in cattle, cow was very important. It was given as for exchange of anything. It is called barter system. When we exchange anything for other things, that is called barter system. When a person need rice and he has wheat, then he can exchange rice with wheat. But it was very difficult time. So sometimes one person has rice and wheat both. So he doesn't need rice. One person has. So this double coincidence of want was necessary in this system, means barter system. So barter system was difficult, and it was not easy to exchange things through this medium. Later, human beings developed this currency. We know currency. Currency is a form of money. When we use paper money and coins, two form of paper notes and coins. It is the most expected form of in economic activities at present time, and it is working as a intermediate source for buying anything. And different countries have different kind of currencies. Just for example, we can see that our country India, its currency is rupees, dollar, pound sterling, peso, lira. There are different kinds of currencies. And in India, this currency is known as rupees, and it is authorized by the Reserve Bank of India, and this power is given to the RBI, by the government of India, and the RBI is only authorized authority who can introduce the money. No other institution can introduce money. So it is recognized by the government of India. So no any person can deny except rupees in transactions, means economic transaction in buying and selling anything. That's next come to the other point, deposits with banks. Deposit with bank. When the person has a extra money, surplus money, which is more than his need, he just deposit his surplus money in the bank, and bank give a certain amount of interest in this money. And we can see in other situations, there are so many persons who need money to operate their economic activities, for getting education, for building their homes, for operating business, trade, or for treatment. They need money. So they come to the bank, and bank gives loans, this money, and interest rate is high. We see that on one hand, the person who has extra money, he deposits this money in the bank, and bank gives interest to that person's low interest rate. But when this bank give money to the borrowers who need loan, bank charge high rate on this amount. Bank give borrower the loan at high interest rate, and the creditor who has credited deposited his money in the bank, he gets less interest. In this way, it is the benefit, or it is the we can say the profit of the bank when it charge extra a rate of interest for the borrower or loan. It is the main source of profit of the bank. Usually bank keeps 15% of the money from the depositors. Rest 85% money bank gives to the borrowers, and borrowers pay high interest rate, and bank gets benefited from this interest, and it is the main source of profit of the bank. Let's come to the next point. This loan activity of the bank. Bank loan activity is very important here, and bank give loan for not only to making profit, but there are some other public welfare schemes where the interest rate of the bank is not very high, and this rate is very low for education purpose, to receive education, and to the farmer who are going to cultivate the field and producing grain. The charge of the bank interest is very low, and it is decided by the government of India how to encourage the farmers and the students and the poor and needy persons. The interest rate of the bank is low. So we can see that we are living in the era of the democratic society, and the form of the government is a democratic form. So where we see on one hand that the bank give money at a very high rate. On the other hand, for the purpose of the welfare of the people, bank's rate is low, because in democracy it is a requirement and it is the responsibility of the government to carry out the welfare scheme for the people, so that the persons who are needy or who are in requirement, they can get the loan in easy or lower interest rate, and they can fulfill their need, and they can rise their standard of living, so that the country can prosper and develop. In this way, we know that this money and credit are very essential. And next other day we discuss again what this credit is there, and what are the further point of discussion for us. Thank you.